Hi friends, this is the continuation of the first video. Because it is lengthy, I split it again to the continuation from the view check option. And here the view is a check option. This is like syntax here. I have given like a select star from a table name when I have given a salary is equal to greater than 0 and with a check option means whenever giving the check option means salary greater than 0, then only it will allowing to enter the in the salary column. Otherwise it will, that's why I given the with the check option. You can able to see sometimes I'm doing like update employee number and set salary here to 2000 and where employee number is equal to 100, because I am going to setting here minus. You can able to see there is option like a minus value here 20,000, because it is not allowing to enter the data into the table, because I given earlier the query inside the while creating a view greater than of the 0. That's but here I given try to enter the minus 20,000. It is not allowing to view enter into the data. Similarly, now at this time I am given like updating the view table empy here. This is the view name. This time I am going to setting the salary here 20,000. But earlier I tried like a minus 20,000. That's why it is not allowing to enter. Why? Because I given a check option here. Now at this time I am setting a salary 20,000 where employee number 100. Now at this time I table system is allowing to enter the into the salary updating a table with 20,000 salary. That's why we are using the view with the check option. And this is like basically we are doing a check option while doing update and insert into the column to make sure like inserting data with a correct value. Instead of entering the junk value, we can able to do like a correct option by using these are like some constraint. We can able to set like a properties column, set column value. How to, well, previously we have seen like a set column value. See, these are like a set column value. It will check like a what type of value constraint we are going to use here, and we can able to see some of the table check constraint. And I can able to check table check constraint nothing but while creating a table I can able to set some properties of the column. See, I am setting some of the properties here. Check, whenever check means sex in male or female, I can put like this condition means these are like some validation of the field. Only if you are entering the male or a female, then only the column can enter the value. If you are entering other values m or f or a b c d, the column cannot be, the table will not allow to enter these values, because I have given in the check constraint option here. Similarly, some other column I have entered like a birth date less than of the current date and salary. See, less than of the current date only it is allowed, not allowed. These are like some constraint, check constraint here. And salary you can able to see earlier we have seen salary greater than of 0. Similar like bonus, whenever the bonus is less than a salary. And these are like a sample example of a check constraint we can able to give along with the column name. Other these are like another type of syntax we can give constraint name. These are like a syntax for the constraint. These are like a keyword and constraint name. These are like a name of the constraint, your own defined user defined value. And check here salary less than or 50,000 or job equal to manager here. Means I have given my own constraint, and constraint name can be contain the check salary less than or 15,000. Where is the salary field? This is the salary field. And job is equal to manager. Where is the job? Here, this is the job. These two column I am checking like a job is equal to manager only should allow here. These two values can be entered here. That's why I given like my own constraint name, similar like while creating a table here. These are like some restriction for the while doing a table check constraint. I am placing the video here. I am passing the video here. Please go to the each and every step here. And one more point here, the maximum length of the constraint is 3,800 bytes here. and where this check constraint will go and store. Earlier we have seen sys ibm.sys columns, and it will look like our corresponding columns where whatever we have created, and sys ibm.sys tables will create the table and who is the owner of the table. Similar, like in check constraints also we have like a sys ibm.sys check department. These are like a function, system defined value, system defined table. We can able to see who is the table owner and table name and check constraint name, what is the column name here. And here one more system defined table like a sys ibm.sys check. The sys check is different and sys check DEP is different. Friend, this is you can able to see some tricky. Sys ibm.sys check is stored like a table owner, table name, and what is the corresponding each checks for the column here. Check name, what is the check option, but check sys check department, it will store only the check name. Earlier we have created like a check name, means these are like user defined check name. These will stored in the check DEP, but here this is like a stored check department, what is the corresponding values and what is the columns here. You can able to see the sys ibm.sys check contains the actual text of the constraint. This is like actual text of the constraint, and sys check DEP contains the cross reference of the constraint and the column they refer to here. This is a column, corresponding column names. And these are like a sample system defined table. What is the DB2 sys tables we have discussed earlier, and sys column what will be stored, and sys views and sys view DEP corresponding the views. What are the views name here? Cross reference of the view. All tables in DB2 catalog have sys owner, nothing but sys IBM here. And these are the restriction while creating the views here. And sys security, data dependency, column names, and you can able to see goes there. These are like a summary of the DB. While creating views, we have to consider these are the values. And these are like a sample DB2i tool. It will store. We have some specific options like we can able to see like a while accessing DB2i panel. These we call like a DB2i panel. These are like a tool that will store SUPI, DCLGen, how to create like a by using these commands also we can able to create like a DCLGen program preparation, pre-compilation, how to bind and run while running the DB2 commands and utilities. And these are like a DB2i panels tool which will be stored in the, we call like a DB2i nothing but DB2 interactive tool here. That's all friends for the database object for the today's session. And in the next session I will cover like a DB2 database object like for the system defined table. Like earlier we have discussed like a in this chapter we have covered like only the table, view and synonym. In the next chapter we will discuss about the index and the reference integrity and check constraint. Friends, if you are having any questions and any doubts in the DB2 application, please comment in the chat. I will respond to your chat. If you are having any if you face any interview questions, if you are not able to answer, please paste comment. I will respond to your how to answer the interview questions. Thank you all.